Hey loves, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in. If you are a new subscriber, welcome and thank you for joining my beautiful family. If you are a returning supporter, a day one, a regular, welcome back and thank you so much for coming to show your girl some love again. And if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe. Don't leave without subscribing because what are you doing if you're not subscribed? We are currently on the road to 300k, so hopefully by the time this video goes up, if we haven't already reached 100k, I'm really hoping that we do reach it because there is a giveaway. So if you are not subscribed, hopefully that's some sort of motivation for you to do subscribe and to stick around and to join the fam bam. So in today's video, I am going to be doing a Valentine's Day makeup look. It is Valentine's Day. It's currently the month of love, and happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys. This is my first video of 2021, which is quite exciting. I don't know, like I'm really excited to get back into the game. I look forward to creating a lot more looks. I'm feeling extremely optimistic about this year in terms of content. Like there's so much I want to do just to fully focus on my content again and just content creation. I think I haven't put in as much work as I would like of late. I feel like I'm slacking and it sucks. So I'm really just trying to get back into the swing of things and do things with more intention and just better. I don't know what made me realize this. I think I just really miss that excitement that I get from content creation, just the passion and the love for what I do. So hopefully this year is going to be a good year in terms of content, and I really hope it's a wonderful year for you guys as well. 2020 was a lot, but anyway, I'm really excited for this year and I hope you guys are excited as well. And enough rambling, I don't really have anything to say. You guys already know what it is. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, share it if you can, and leave a comment down below. Let's get started. So before I even get into this makeup look, this hair is from Afro Diva Exotic Hair. I did get this hair from them last year and I honestly don't know why I have not worn it. I literally remembered that I have this wig today and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to wear this wig for this tutorial. I don't know, I just find it fitting. I mean, Valentine's Day, red hair, might as well, you know what I mean? Might as well. So I will leave their details down below. If you guys want to check out their hair, they are based in Dubai, so just expect maybe like slight delays with shipping, because we know SA Customs is an absolute mess, child, but the company generally ships out very quickly. I've never had to wait more than 2 weeks for a wig. Today's eye palette, I'm really excited about this. This is Naughty from Huda Beauty. They recently did send me this palette. I literally got it in the mail like a week ago. So I'm super excited to create a look with this. I did use it for the first time yesterday for my Valentine's Day shoot. So I'm first going to start off with the Revlon PhotoReady Prep Set and Refresh Mist, which looks like this. I've really been enjoying this product lately. It feels so good on the skin, and sometimes even just using it with no makeup on, it truly is refreshing. And I'm going to let that sit into my skin before I go in with my primer. So I'm going in with this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I think this is a sample because it's like really small. I literally just found it in my makeup things. I was like, oh, this is the primer I want to use today. So now I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay eyeshadow base. And then I'm going to go in with a concealer brush, which is what I used to blend the concealer around my brows earlier. Can I actually tell you guys something I've really been enjoying? And I probably sound like I'm so late and so crazy for only saying this now, but I've really been enjoying the trend of doing your foundation before your eyebrows. It looks so good. Like it looks so good. The only problem with me, I can't really do that properly on camera because I hate doing my brows on camera, but it looks absolutely stunning. Eyes are prepped and ready for eyeshadow. I'm now going to be going into my Naughty Nude Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. So I literally just had to change my microphone from my lapel to a shotgun mic because my lapel just kept on switching off. I think it wasn't charged properly, which is really annoying because now I don't know which parts of the video were cut earlier. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of a problem. I will just have to voice over whatever is missing. So we're going to continue with eyeshadow. I'm still busy with the shade Naughty, which is this one over here. So I'm gonna continue to work that into the outer corners of my lids, and I'm not too focused on deepening this color too much at the moment because I'm still going to go back into the palette once I am done cutting my crease. So I'm gonna go in with my P.Louise base in the shade Rumour number 01. I'm gonna be using this to cut my crease. I'm gonna grab the Dupe Factory flat dome brush, which looks like this. This is the ideal shape of a brush that you should be using to cut your crease. And I love the P.Louise base because of the color. As I've mentioned before in one of my videos, it's very important to go for quite the bright shade when you are doing a cut crease, because if you are using a eyeshadow base or a concealer that is a bit too warm or a bit too dark, it's not going to help the shadow that you're placing on top to pop. And then once I'm done with that, I am going to grab a smaller brush and I'm just going to use this to tap on the base just to make sure that I'm getting rid of any excess eyeshadow base. We don't want too much product on because then that's how your crease can start creasing. I don't know if I want to use this shade here as my crease color. As you can see, it is very pink, but at the same time this is a Valentine's Day look. I would like something lighter ideally. When you look at the three shades that I've swatched here, the top one for me is what I'm leaning towards more. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder foundation in the shade Alabaster. And what I will be doing is I will be tapping this powder foundation on top of my eyeshadow base. Now I'm going to take a smaller fluffy blending brush and I'm gonna go back into the Naughty Nude palette, and we're gonna be working the shade Naughty as well as Untamed into the outer corners. I'm gonna be starting off with Naughty, and it's very important to go in with a smaller brush at this point because you don't want to move around the eyeshadow too much and mess up the placement. So as you guys can see, I'm really just blending ever so gently. So now I'm gonna grab my makeup wipes, and I do use the Johnson Fresh Hydration wipes, and I'm gonna wipe off any eyeshadow fallout, just like that. So the tricky thing about this look is that I am doing a red winged liner, and by the way, this was inspired by OMG Lashes. She has a YouTube channel. I actually went on YouTube and I searched red wing liner, and then I saw one of her looks that she created, which is very similar to this, and I was like, I'm obsessed, I'm in love, I need to recreate that look. I don't know which shade it is exactly that I would like to use for my wing liner, but I'd like to put on something that sort of complements the eye more than anything. So the color that I'm drifting towards right now is the Retro Matte Liquid Lipstick from MAC in the shade Dance With Me. This is one of my all-time favorite reds. It's such a beautiful red. It looks so good on so many black skin tones. It's that red that looks good on everyone, and why I love it so much is that it has the perfect undertone. This is my kind of undertone. So what I'm gonna do is I will swatch the reds that I took out just so you guys can see. There's Dance With Me from MAC, which is the first red. Second one is the Fenty Beauty Lip Stunner Paint in the shade Uncensored. Third one is from Maybelline, and it is the Superstay Matte Ink in the shade 20 Pioneer. And then the last one we have over here is also from MAC, and this is in the shade Feel So Grand. I'm gonna trust my guts and I'm gonna go with Dance With Me, also because when I'm looking at the different reds, this one seems to dry and set quicker, and I don't want anything that, I keep making mistakes in essence. I don't want any mistakes. This is the brush that I'll be using. So I'm back, loves. I decided to do the left wing off camera, and I stuck my Topaz lashes from Topaz collection. They feel so good, such amazing quality lashes. I will leave a link down below. I'm not sure which style it is because the boxes actually arrived with no detail, but they are from Topaz lashes. So now we're gonna move on to face, and the two foundations I will be using today is a mixture of the Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Gingerbread 430N, which is a neutral shade. It is quite warm though, I must admit, even though it's neutral, but the coverage is absolutely phenomenal. And then I'm going to be mixing this with the Clarins Everlasting Foundation in the shade Cappuccino 114. I usually just go in with 1 pump of Huda and then 2 or 3 of Clarins. And I'm going to be using my Urban Decay foundation brush just to mix those two together. I may not use all the product. I do find that sometimes I put too much foundation on and I don't use it because, to be quite honest, the coverage of the Huda Beauty foundation is so good that you actually don't need to cake on the product. I'm gonna also go in a clean brush just to make sure that I'm not using too much product. This is the Elizabeth Arden foundation brush that came with the press pack. I know I asked you guys on my Instagram if you would be interested in a review of the foundation. I'm definitely going to do it. Most people voted yes, so I'll certainly be doing that on my channel very soon. Oh, and also another disclaimer, it is raining. It literally just started raining right now as I'm filming, so if you guys do hear any sounds in the back, I'm really sorry. I have no control over Mother Nature. The weather lately in Johannesburg has been so crazy, guys. Like, it just rains all the time. Like, it just rains. And you know what? I love the rain, and I will admit, because I know you guys are going to drag me for this anyway. Not so long ago, I put on my stories that I hope it rains the whole of Feb. It's been raining almost every single day. Like, every single day it's raining, and I'm just like, yo, I get it. So I'm just making sure that I'm happy with the coverage. I keep on going in with little bit by little, and just building that up. And I'm also just going to blend down my neck. Oh, this looks so good. The combination of these two foundations is amazing. And look at how much product is left on the back of my hand. and that just goes to show how good the coverage is. So now we're moving on to highlighter, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline concealer in the shade Sand. This is quite the popular concealer. I forgot the exact name of it, but as you guys can see, this was part of their Marvel collection, hence why it is branded this, but it is the same product. And I'm just gonna pop this onto the areas that I would usually highlight. I've been enjoying this foundation quite a bit lately. I mean, this concealer, it honestly does everything that everybody says it does. It's a very good quality product, and it doesn't feel too heavy or cakey on the skin, which I really like, but at the same time, in terms of coverage, it certainly does deliver. So now to set my concealer, I'm going to be going in with the Huda Beauty Sugar Cookie Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. I'm just going to pop this on with my beauty blender under my eye. This loose powder smells so good, guys. Like, yo, it smells good. One thing about Huda, when it comes to quality, I will always hype her. I'm just blending out the edges so that there's no harsh lines. Now we're going to move on to contouring, and I'm going to be using two palettes to contour my face. I'm using the Inglot Freedom System palette, and this is the contouring shade I'll be going in with. And then I'm also going to go in with my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. Guys, please don't laugh at me. This palette has been through the most. It is a very old palette, but you know what? You know a product is good when you can keep it until it's in this state. So I'm just grabbing this angled brush over here, and I'm gonna be using that to contour my face. I like to start with the Inglot product because as much as it is a contour shade for me, it's also not too harsh. So sometimes I find that just with this product alone, I'm satisfied with my contour. But I do like to keep my NYX one handy because sometimes I want to deepen especially my cheek area. I'm not gonna go in with too much product on my forehead because of my lace, and also because the wig is already stuck pretty forward, so there really isn't much contouring to do. I just want a little bit more, especially my cheek contour. Guys, one thing about my cheek contour, I love being sculpted. I love a good do the jawline a bit, a good contour. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dust off our shading powder. My shading powder up. I don't know why I sometimes speak like that in my tutorials, where I'll be explaining something to you guys and I'm explaining in a way where we're all doing it, as if I know if you guys are sitting at home and actually following as I speak. I think that's kind of strange. So I just grabbed a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M503, and I'm going to be using this to contour my nose. Gotta contour and sculpt the nose. I love a powder contour because let me tell you something. I have the oiliest skin ever. I have such oily skin. If you are someone with dry skin, I would not recommend that you use powder products to contour your face. Rather use a concealer, and then if you want your contour to be a little bit harsh, if you want to set it, you can go in with a little bit of bronzer. But generally, concealer is the way to go when you have when you have dry skin. If you have oily skin, powder. So at this point, I like to set my face and I'm using the Revlon mist again because there's been a lot of powder on my face and I just want to get rid of that super powdery look.
Just gonna fan it out, 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 fan it out.
So now we're gonna go back into our Naughty Nude palette from Huda Beauty, and I am going to be focusing the shades Arouse and Naughty on my lower lash line, which is here, and Naughty to smoke out the lower lash line. I will decide once I'm done if I want to go in with some Untamed, but I'm not too sure because it's quite deep. Then I'm gonna grab this blending brush over here. I'm just gonna blend around just to make sure all is in order. So now I'm gonna complete my eye look using my two favorite mascaras at the moment: Volumizing Waterproof Mascara. Volumizing Waterproof Mascara from Revlon, as well as the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. I absolutely love these two, and as a duo, let me tell you something. I promise you. I promise you. So just to tie the look together, I am going to be highlighting my inner corners. What I'll be using to highlight my inner corners is the Revlon SkinLights highlighter in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. I'm absolutely obsessed. Next step is blush. The blush I'm going to be using is Hot Cheeks from Revlon. This is a powder blush that has been through the most, so do not judge how it looks. It's literally it's missing a part. It is missing a part, okay? But you know what, it's one of my favorite blushes at the moment, so I'm gonna use it till it's done, and that's on period. We are almost sealing the deal, guys, and I'm so obsessed with this look right now. Like, I just want to scream. I want to scream. I have to go somewhere after this. Like, I need everybody to see. I need everybody to see this. The highlighter I'm using is the Revlon SkinLights highlighter in the shade Twilight Gleam 202. This is one of my favorite highlighters at the moment. Like, it's such good quality. I think from the moment I started using them after Revlon sent me the drop, I just haven't been able to put them down, and I'm honestly not interested in putting them down because they are working so well for me right now. Also gonna highlight my brow bones. It really helps to use a flat dome brush. Then I'm going to set my face now using my Maybelline Lasting Fix Spray before I go in with my lip color. So now I'm going into my Inglot HD Liquid Matte Lipsticks in the shade 17 and 18. This is one of my favorite nude combinations. If you guys ever see me wearing an ombre nude on my Instagram, here on YouTube, I promise you it is most likely this combination. I love the way the colors blend together, the undertones are perfect, it's great for my skin tone, and also the matte isn't overwhelming. It doesn't dry out your lips too much, so I love that as well. I'm just quickly going in with my Brow This Way brow styling gel from Rimmel, and I'm just using this to keep my brow hairs in place. This is like a must do for me after doing my brows, usually towards the end of my face. I feel like it really helps the hairs sit nicely, and it also helps with achieving that feathery effect if you're not someone who's into Instagram or boxy brows. Ooh, I'm so happy with that. I'm back, and this is basically my take on Valentine's Day glam. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope it wasn't too difficult to follow. If anybody does recreate this look, please do tag the girl, okay? I want to see how you guys do it. If you use different colors as well, I'd absolutely love to see how you play around and make it your own. So before we end off this video, I just want to show you guys what I am giving away. This is going to be a Valentine's Day giveaway. It's not for my 300k subscribers, so when we do hit 300k, there will be another giveaway. And this is just like a cute little Huda Beauty box I put together of various Huda Beauty products that I have not used that were in my storage. This is what the box looks like. This is so heavy. I'm gonna take out the pearls when I send out the product, so whoever wins this, don't expect there to be pearls in your gift, because that will make it so difficult to courier and very expensive. So there's 3 eyeshadow palettes over here, which are part of the Haze collection. There's Sand Haze from Huda Beauty, there's Khaki Haze, and then there's Purple Haze. And then we have a cute brush set over here, double-ended brushes. These are all eye brushes really, so I've included this. There are 5 lippies over here, also all from Huda Beauty. And then we have a whole bunch of melted shadows from Huda Beauty. They are double-ended, matte and shimmery, and there is a total of 2, 4, 6, 7 that I'm giving away. So if you want to enter this giveaway, just leave a comment down below. There isn't going to be anything fancy or like any hectic competition mechanics. This is just a gift to say I love you guys and I appreciate you, and just to say happy Valentine's Day. So please do enter my Huda Beauty Valentine's Day giveaway, my loves. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so happy to be back on the YouTube streets. I'm looking forward to creating some amazing content for you guys this 2021. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Give this video a very big thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you'd like to qualify for the competition. The winner of this giveaway will be announced in my next makeup tutorial, which will be up on the 21st of February. So do keep an eye out for that video. Hope you guys have a lovely week. Do stay blessed and beautiful. Mwah.